Hello, this is Shivam Ghosh from Stratasys Software with another quick video on who is GrabCAD Print Pro for. It's for 3D printing customers who want to know if their parts are too thin for 3D printing. Starting in GrabCAD Print version 1.82, you can put a part like this on the tray and just check it for goodness. And then go to our new thickness analysis tool, click on your part and analyze it, and it'll tell you which parts are safe, green, or dangerous, red, based on the settings you've put in. You can even hover over a thin part and it'll tell you exactly how thick or thin that area is. And you can change your criteria on the right to make your entire part red or green as you wish. But what should those numbers on the right hand side be? If you actually slice that part in question, you'll see the thickest part has 3 beads going across it. Some people call them road widths, some people call them contours, but 3 green lines. The next one down has 2, and then 2, and then 2, and then we start getting into 1 and 1. And that's where the problem lies, when you just have 1 bead in FDM. Our general recommendation for FDM is you should always have 2 beads in a thin wall so that the beads can support each other while they're printing. But what about every other technology Stratasys supports? We already knew about the 2 beads for FDM, but if you want to do the math, you can take your Z height and multiply it by about 2, and that's about your bead width. It's not exact, but that's about what it is. And therefore, 2 walls will be 4 times your Z height. You can do all that, or a quick rule of thumb is 1 millimeter. That's a good way to start, or you can actually do the math. For PolyJet, things get a little bit more complicated. For color prints, you have to have 1 millimeter of your color on the outside, and then 4 millimeters of white to back it, the same way Brilliant white printer paper backs your color when you print it 2D, and then another 1 millimeter of color on the other side. This is all for a total of 6 millimeters of color. We do have a new material called ultra white. In that case, you only need 1 millimeter of white in the middle to back your colors. Then your total width becomes only 3 millimeters. If you're just doing it structurally, don't care about color, you can go down to as little as half a millimeter for PolyJet. That's the same for SAF powder bed printing, half a millimeter, and the same again for Origin P3 printing, half a millimeter. Neo is variable by machine, but starting at 0.2 millimeters in XY is a great starting point. So there you have it, a good starting point to plug into Thickness Checker for every technology Stratasys has. Print Pro is more than just Thickness Checker. We've made videos before about labels, warp correction, estimation, and stacking. And if you want a 30-day trial on any of these features, talk to your local reseller or go to stratasys.com. I've been Shivam Ghosh from Stratasys Software, and thanks for watching.